Hey there, welcome to our Java JDK installation and setup tutorial. In this video, we'll walk you through the steps to install the Java Development Kit, set up environment variables, download Visual Studio Code, and run a simple Java program on Windows 11. So, let's get started. The Java Development Kit, or JDK, is essential for Java programming. It includes tools like the Java compiler and runtime environment. To download the JDK, open your web browser and navigate to the link I've placed in the description below. Depending on your specific requirements, you can download the JDK for Java 20, which is the latest edition, or for Java 17. You can also download the JDK for older versions of Java. To see the older versions, click on Java Archive and select the specific version you want. For now, we'll download the JDK for Java 17. As you can see, the JDK is available for Linux, Mac OS, and Windows. Choose the appropriate JDK version for your operating system. I have a 64-bit Windows machine, so either one of these versions would suffice. Once you've made your selection, click the download link to start the download. The JDK file might be large, so it might take some time depending on your internet speed. Once the download is complete, run the installer. Follow the installation wizard and make sure to select the options suitable for your needs. Take note of the installation directory. We'll be needing this when configuring the environment variables. Great, the JDK is now installed. Now that we have the JDK installed, we need to set up the environment variables. This helps your operating system find the Java executable when you run Java programs. Search for variables in the Start menu and click on Edit Environment Variables for your account. In the System Variables section, click on New. We're going to create the Java Home variable, so type in Java_home for the variable name. The value will be the directory where the JDK is installed. So let's open a new File Explorer instance, navigate to Program Files, and then select the Java folder, and then the version of the JDK we just installed. Copy the path to this directory and paste it as the variable value. The Java Home System variable is now created. The next thing we need to do is add the bin directory to the path environment variable. Still in the System Variables section, search for path, then click on Edit. Click on New and paste the path we copied earlier. Afterwards, write / and then bin. Click on OK. The Java environment variables are now configured. To verify the Java Home variable is correct, click the Windows key while also pressing the R key. This will open the Run dialog. Type in %Java Home %. If you click on Enter, it should open a new instance of File Explorer with the JDK directory shown. Next, open a command prompt and type in Java-version. If you see the following output, the variables are configured correctly. Now that we have Java set up, let's get an integrated development environment to write our Java code. I recommend using Visual Studio Code. It's free and has great Java support, but you can also download Eclipse or IntelliJ. Open your web browser and go to the official Visual Studio Code website. I've put the link below in the description. Click on the download link for your operating system. Once the download is complete, run the installer and follow the instructions to install VS Code. In the Additional Tasks section of the installation, select the options to add the Open with Code action to Windows Explorer File context menu and the Directory context menu. Click on Next and then Install. On the first launch of VS Code, you'll be asked to configure a few things such as the appearance. For now, we'll skip these settings and mark them as done. To build Java applications using VS Code, we need to add Java support to it. This is done through an extension called Java Extension Pack. On the left sidebar, click on the Extensions icon. Search for Java Extension Pack and click Install. After the installation is complete, you're ready to start coding in Java with Visual Studio Code. We already have the JDK installed, so we can also mark these instructions as done. To create a Java project in VS Code, click on the Files icon on the left sidebar and select the option to create a Java project. Make sure to select the first option without any build tools. Let's create a new folder for the project and name this Hello World. The name of the application will also be Hello World. So these are the project files automatically generated for us. If you expand the source directory, you'll find the app Java file. This file contains the entry point of the Java application file, which can be identified by the method signature. When the application is executed, a string Hello World will be written to the console. Still, let's go ahead and run this application. As expected, a string with the contents Hello World is written to the terminal. We can also manually execute the program using the terminal. Let's navigate to the source directory using the change directory command. Then we type Java and the file name. You should see Hello World printed in the terminal. That's it for this tutorial. I hope you found it helpful. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing for more programming tutorials. Happy coding, and I'll see you in the next video. Until then.